Alright, we're back. Although I'm having a little bit of an issue that right now my chat program is not finding my YouTube stream, but we're back. My streaming PC just reset out of nowhere. It is one of those things that if I ever come into a little bit of money, that I would get a new PC possibly, or fix. It depends on how much it would cost to actually fix the streaming PC. The streaming PC, it wouldn't be too much. I would get the streaming PC fixed, or I might just get another PC. I mean, I don't need too much, I don't think, for having a PC that just runs all my streaming stuff on it. Hey, Trickster, thank you for the check-in. Yeah, I had my streaming PC reset on me, so I had to restart my stream. We're in the middle of... We only have one more Rift boss to do. And I got... I don't know if I'm going to get to it in time. Especially, I would probably make it in time if it wasn't for that streaming PC reset. And stop, and then like I had to relog into YouTube. I had to relog into YouTube, and then Kick was giving me a problem, so I had to relog into Kick. So it was just, it wasn't as quick as I would have liked. Cause like, I don't know what's up. It's something with OBS. I thought I got rid of this old thing I had tampered with to try and make it so that I could multi-stream. But then and I thought I deleted it all, but somehow it came back. And it messes with stream elements. Uh-oh. It messes with stream elements, so... So I have to, every time I start my stream and I want to stream on YouTube, I have to re-log in. Okay, I finally found my YouTube video. I don't think Boogle Soul is going to die too quickly, so being a little late won't be horrible. Here we go. All right. So we got 2 gold bar boxes, and we got 1.3 billion already without the gold bar boxes. So that is a good. We might be able to get, like, I don't know, if I get lucky. That's 1.3 billion right there. If I am able to get... If I'm able to get, 7 bars from these gold bar boxes, which is asking a lot with my luck with gold bar boxes. With my luck with just anything, really. Oh no, oh no! God damn it. And hopefully I can get here before my horse dies. Call the horse. If you have the horse in the water for too long, it will die. stuck on stuff. There we go. Great. Fine, whatever. Okay, let's see what these gold bar boxes give me. And you get a total of 7 bars. Okay, what do we get? 5 and 6. Okay, we are really golden. Sell all these. We're at 17.8 billion. So we'll be at like 21 billion come minimum of 21 billion come tomorrow off of that. Why is my horse all beat up? Someone bring Uturi too close to my horse and my horse got hit or something? Summon the gargoyle, and now we just chill until the boss happens. All right. I was in the middle of tapping this when I ran out of concentrated magical black gems. And they haven't given any events that give you any. So I would have to get some characters that I haven't gone through the main storyline with and run them through the main storyline so that I could get the concentrated magical black, because you actually get a bunch. If you complete the Medea part of the main story quest line, you actually get a bunch of magical black gems. I think this character hasn't done them. I think it's this one. Medea, relive in the darkness. 20 there. 11 there. 10. 5. There's something like around like 200 to get total. Alright, boss is gonna be spawning any minute now. And it's often. Often! Go ahead. Let's go often. Let's get to, give me another feather. Man, are the bosses lagging? Oh, you know what? I forgot. I gotta reset the sound. Kind of funny. I have a message. I just noticed I have a system message. But we'll just ignore that. Game's working fine to me. Hey. Ow. Oh, nice. The audio it like instantly restarted the engine. Hey, Cirrus, how you doing? We're getting some world bosses done. We already got the boating done. So, like, after this is life skill. We're doing life skills after this, and then we're pretty much gonna be all set for burning my agris. I might actually get all my agris stuff done before. Or we might be able to get everything done before the final world boss and everything, so. So that's gonna be cool. It'll just be a thing of like, I gotta find things to watch while I'm grinding. Here we go. Shield up. Let's see how many people die. I at least watched one person die there. You saw with the animation, you saw in the animation you saw his name disappear. And that guy didn't live. Alright. Okay, there is something wrong. Oh boy. Let's see if we can get on her. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart the game after this. I'm gonna have to restart the game after this. I'm gonna have to restart and like repair the game, so it's gonna be like 5 minutes or so. Unless it just kicks me out, which kind of sucks because Offen's kind of a rare boss if the game just decides to kick me out. Nope, we're looking good. Thanks for the hype. Let's go. Let's get hype. Kill the boss. See what loot we get. Or actually, we'll have to wait until I repair my game to actually see what loot I got. Cause like, look at this. Like, my chat's not showing. My buffs aren't showing. My cooldowns aren't showing. We're working on a bunch of stuff. We're almost there to the 640 billion I need to buy the 4 Pandebos for 160 billion each. We're gonna be later tonight. We're gonna be working on I'm gonna be burning my agris. And my hotkeys aren't even showing. But we got that going. We are done with the Pankyo-san. So all we need to do is, we're working on getting the treasure piece now. Life skill wise, we're still working on making this 3rd Jin Dawn Crystal. So we need, but we're having it does cost like 1,250 light stones per each. So we're just working on that. Of course, if I get a 1 Dawn Crystal of Life XP, that saves me 50 light stones per each. Which I happen to get 1. But they do like to not drop. You know, it'd be really cool if I actually, when I did a gathering thing, I got with a gathering one, if I actually got with the gathering minigame. I don't know if that's ever happened with anyone. Jesus, he just makes it so. This is what annoys me the most. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to be killing this root, but like half the time I can't do. can't even attack it. It's not. And of course, people get in my way. Alright, he's out. Honestly, what they need to do is they need to make it so like a lot of these world bosses do not have so much iframe parts. But we actually got over 2 billion worth of gold bars from, we did the Dark Rift bosses earlier. I got over 2 billion worth of gold bars from that. We got 1.3 from actual that, and I got 2 gold bar boxes. So, and I got, I think it was like 13 or something like that amount of gold bars. I wonder what, like, even this mechanic in the fight even does. Alright. Alright, boss time. Oh boy. There's not enough people actually do often that we can actually do this faster. A lot of people just... Oh, I'm gonna die here. Gosh, they had 2 of them just right there. Oh, no. Instant res. They stacked on top of each other. Like, any of them by themselves wouldn't have killed me, but because they had 2 of them right there... Alright, he's almost dead. Alright. Falx. I think I got a feather there. Yeah, we did get a feather. Anyway, we're gonna take a break. Not take... Wrong button. So, we're we are going to restart my game because it broke, and I'll have to repair it. So it's gonna be a minute while we take care of that. And then after that, we have the alchemy. We have to do our alchemy daily. We have to do, like, along with making the alchemy boxes. And then, obviously the question of, what do you think would be faster? Doing the scan files through Black Desert, or doing the, doing it through Steam? But we're gonna do it this time. We're just gonna do it through Black Desert. I'm gonna scan the files through Black Desert, see how that works. Alright, I'm gonna actually heat up my grill so we can get some burgers made. Alright, so we're just gonna have to wait until, it says right now 29%. But how are you doing in BDO right now? I got tons of stuff I'm working on, and we're all making progress toward it. It's not something to get done right away. So. While we wait for the grill to heat up, I think it's tonight too. When is let's see, the Korean update. I'm expecting that because the farm update's happening, that there's going to be a farm event. Maybe something for farming going on. Probably gonna make it so that when moles spawn, it's always like 3 of them. So... 1 minute while we get all this working. 67%. Global labs. Yeah, we have, there's only one NA, looking at the... And they have a thing up for the June creator events. The EU people have 2 events going on, while NA only has 1 event going on. Summer fashion show, show up in your best summer outfit, chance to win outfit box. First place gets 3, 2, 1. And 1v1 AOA tournament. We have Arsha, Sorceress only tournament. Sorceress only best of 3 up to quarterfinals, best of 5 move forwards in the elimination bracket. 7,000 pearls, 5,000 pearls, or 3,000 pearls. And then for NA, this is for both. It says NA, but it says NA and EU. So, RIP. NA don't get their own event. EU gets every event. But you get, first place gets a choose your premium box, a 30-day value pack, and a cash prize. Second place gets, same box, but a 15-day value pack, and a 7-day value pack, and then you get an outfit, a 2,200 pearl outfit of your choice, once per judge. Each judge gives out one. So you get a panel of 3 judges. Screenshots, banners. Yeah, that's the one that's on the thing. What? Someone made a sculpture? That's crazy. World. Free time to receive an exclusive permanent title. Anyway, we got this is the second one. Now, hopefully get some more of these monsters to spawn. We'll have to see when I'm farming. I mean, I'm gonna be there farming for a while. Okay, we're good. Fill up the game. Now we're gonna... Once this game loads in. Hot minute. Man, is this game taking a while? Honestly, it just feels like I need to, like, later, there we go. Feels like later I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to turn off my PC and, like, totally unplug it. So then, let it chill out for a little bit. So that, the memory, whatever the memory issue is, kind of clears up. I think I've talked about it before, but when I had this computer repaired, my gaming PC repaired, they installed a new CPU fan, and the CPU fan, like, sits on top of some of my memory sticks and actually touches them. Should have been something I should have brought up at the time, but it's too late. I feel like too late now to really do anything about it. It's been like a year or so. What the... Why are things being so weird? Okay, so we had a oh, we got a gold bar box too. Alright, so let's open this Kafra bundle first. We got 82 Kafras, nice. And now let's open up this gold bar box. We got 8 gold bars. We are talking some money right now. I'm gonna move to all. So that is... let's see. Look at all that, Jesus. This week we made out like a villain. After last week, and get on my Dark Knight. And what is the next world boss? Next world boss. The Sangoon. Okay, there's an... why won't it let me... no, I'll just close that. Go here. History. Alright. Back. First burger made. Second burger on the thing. The poacher probably already left. Alright. But we did get a Lemuria shoe. All that away. And Central Market. That way. Yeah, I do have to work on enhancing this. I don't think I've even started on her main story questline. I used a watch to get her to 61. Anyway. We need to make oils of fortitude. Oh. Those out. Those out. And there's that. Go. second burger is ready. So I put the cheese on it right now. And it melts. Sell all these boxes. 2.2 billion. I'm back again. The burgers are done. Fortunately, it doesn't look like I got a quest. Because the main reason why I'm doing the alchemy quest, because actually the alchemy materials by themselves actually sell more than what you get from the boxes. But I'm trying to get the alchemy, mastery artifacts, and you can only get those from turning in boxes. The tier 7 horse right there. Darn. Alright, here we go. Time to turn into the horse. him. But we'll deal with that. That's for when I AFK. Alright, to Adanya.
All right.
Yeah, we'll hope. With I think this Thursday, they have essentially hit all the goal. Well, no, there's one thing left, which was the switching character thing. When you can switch from one character to another, it would have like the animation where your character is walking and then it changes into your other character. That is the only thing that they previewed at Calpheon Ball that has not come out yet. The farm stuff is coming out this Thursday. And I think everything else has come out. So they pretty much there's nothing really new to expect after this. Although they did say there is some PvE changes that will be coming out sometime in the future. Before Heido Ball. So within the next 2 months. Because Heido Ball is really at the end of July. So, it's like July 25th, I think it was. Yeah, July 25th. So there'll be an update. This will be the first Calpheon Ball or Heido Ball update, which would probably be when the new character comes out and stuff like that. They'll have the Heido Ball here, and then the 30th is when I'm expecting that all the new stuff is going to come out. That was they start putting out the new stuff that was showcased at the Heido Ball. Alrighty. This is all my life skill stuff done. And we have about 45 minutes. Oh, we have like 40 minutes actually. Until I need to get on to my other character. So we can actually get her in we can get her in position for the grind. Alright. Alright, I should do...
Okay. All right. Here we go. Sorry.
Here we go. I just need to take care of my... Alright, let's... Four, 7, 9, 11. So we're at 16. All right. All right. My treasure, I'm actually done with the butchery thing, so I just sell the butcher treasure. Like we have the fluid collection and stuff like that. I'm just doing this because like it's like a quick way to get meat. I need like 9,000 meat a day, and I'm trying to get like a whole mess of meat, so that like I could take like I wouldn't have to worry about meat for like weeks. So, and especially since, as I said, I'm working on I can sell the treasure pieces for money. They sell for 3 million each. So it helps me get get to the 640 billion quicker by doing this, because I can just sell the thing. And I mean, the treasure piece ain't going nowhere. So it's like, it hits multiple things for me. And also, it's a very good source of both getting sharps. It hits a lot of things for me, because it gives me the sharps, it gives me the black gem fragments. Because I need the sharps so I can tap my alchemy stone. I need the black gem fragments for making purifying imperfect light stones. So this is like super productive. It's really close to where I normally am based out of. It's really close to Heidel, close to Velia, so I don't have to take a trip to go do this. Like there's a guy who's on Twitch named Black Cat. He was telling me about how Snowfield cedar sap actually is selling for 50,000 each, which like if I spent like all my energy, if I had like full energy and I went and spent it all gathering that, I'd probably make a pretty penny out of that. But I would have to first go over there, and it'd just be that and the treasure pretty much. It wouldn't help me with like the cooking that this does. And this is basically to hold me over until we do the world boss, and then after the world boss, we're gonna be at Tungrad, burning my agris in paint. Yeah, that's why you saw me drop my witch off. My witch is right there right now, so I don't even have to move. Well, let's get on my witch, switch to Arsha, turn on all my buffs, turn my settings all the way down to minimum, and then start grinding for a few hours. That's not a few hours. It's probably been like, it's gonna be like between 4 to 5 hours probably, depending on unless I get like held up. Like there's a point where I stop and do something, or like look at stuff. Okay, we got 10 minutes. Okay. Okay.
Okay. 5 minutes.
Let's get this. Let's go to the tiger. Last world bosses of the night. What is it? It's Nuver and Sangoon. Didn't we have Nuver earlier? We had Nuver in the morning. I missed the Sangoon Koranda at 5. Alright, bosses. Bosses. All right. Do 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 do. Man, there's like no one doing Sangoon right now. He's dying so slowly. I bet if I even went to like Battlefield 4, it really doesn't help. There's a whole bunch of these people who just AFK. Whenever we get to the part where the world bosses start, the Land of Morning Light bosses start timing out again because there's not enough people doing them. Then I have to decide, do I want to do Nuver or do I want to do Land of Morning Light bosses? I might have to nerf the HP again. Oh boy. This is why I hate when people fight the... I hate when people fight him over in that corner. Holy cow, it's taking us 10 minutes to get through this guy. I wonder if Nuver's still alive. Alright, let's see if... Oh my god, that's freaking... They're gonna have to lower the HP on the Landemorian Light bosses. At least, I don't know if they can do that night, but... Oh god, he's almost dead. At least he's not dead. And I got a box. It's so funny. Like when I participate, when I actually try and do stuff, I get like nothing. I show up, get like a few hits in, I get everything. This loot system is so freaking a mess. Not even funny how much of a mess this loot system is. Alright, open continuously. Don't narc on me, boys. Honestly, it's kind of a question. Like, I think I'm gonna save all these Bloodstorm Nuver boxes for after the new character comes out, and then we'll after the new character comes out, and then we will after the new character comes out, and we'll open all those boxes for that weapon. And then maybe tap them up to plus 15 or something. I don't know, do they go up to plus 15? We'll tap them up until I can't, until it requires like, until it requires like the concentrated black gem, or black stones and stuff like that. And then sell them. This probably should sell for a good amount. So I'm gonna probably need money then too. I'm gonna need money now. I need money then. Oh, I did restart my. I was like, where did my? Because I was watching Shrek, but I'm just like, I don't know. Now time to figure out what I want to watch while I grind. Here it is there. It doesn't give me item drop rate. I think this gives me enough. I have 28 hours of that. That's life. This is combat right here. This doesn't. Why is it saying it's stacked with these? Or is it stacked with these? I don't know, because this isn't... This doesn't do anything. Like, this isn't... weird. Anyway, we'll turn this one off. We have 28 of these. I don't know if it drops it or not, uses it or not. We got 5 hours of those. Let's see. Movies do I want to watch? Oh, I have Burn Notice. I was watching Burn Notice. We could start season 2. Probably something. We turn on the agris. Turn on this. We can open this up. I can buy, like... Oh, it's gotta be difficult, don't you? Let me go over here real quick. Here real quick. I'm gonna go to shop. We'll buy 5 of these. Yes. And we'll go to Arsh's. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, I luckily lived. What the hell happened there? Ugh. I was jumping around too much. That was a problem. Ran out of stamina. Alright, let's try that again. Great. Now he's being really annoying. Ow. Great, I'm out of stamina again. Like, I can't. Jump down. Oh, oh. Luckily, I'm getting some blocks off. Can I get lead? Stamina's out again. Oh, let's get some. Somehow still got hurt by that. It's this part. Okay. Yeah. Jump in the middle again. I got enough. Oh, no. It's just. Okay. You're gonna walk away. Then come to the middle. Yeah. And then let me wait. Alright, we're almost done. It's telling me, I don't know if you saw up in the top right corner, it just said this part cannot be skipped for the story. I got him so low that it's precursing the whole entire... There we go. There we go. Alright, there we go. We got the green buff going now. Should be, I think it's for 3 hours. Yep, it lasts for 3 hours. So got both of those. Turn this on. Wrong one. Oops. Turn, I'm doing it on to 1 because one has all the XP buffs along with all the combat buffs. Alright, and then yeah, we need the pets. Switch to the combat pets, switch to that, feed them all. What else do I have? Is there anything else? I think that might be it. Oh yeah, we also need to move those over there. Alright. And oh yeah, we need to set the settings down to low spec. So we can grind. Turn off the game sound. I don't think you guys care too much to hear it. You'd rather much listen to the jazz music over me grinding, because it's going to be loud. I don't have an easy way to turn down the sound. All right. All right. Let's see if we can get limbo boxes would be nice. Speed this. Oh, we don't. There we go. We got the guild buffs. Get the guild buffs going for a bit. I mean, I would also enjoy if we get some of the event bosses to spawn. I got maxed out item drop rate, but I have such these things just keep on spawning. Alright. And done. Oh, we got the bird again. We're getting pretty lucky with getting the birds. That'll help speed up my agris burning. Alright. Oh, we got a bird again. We're really gonna be burning through the agris pretty fast tonight. If the bird keeps up. All right. Bird again. Lots of birds. Lots of birds tonight. why Septimus is still streaming. I don't know why, but your message. Yeah, for some reason, well, 1 second. I'm gonna serious. I just saw that your message, because on my Stream Elements chat, I saw your message. Saw your messages, but for some reason, so I gotta check real quick with my I'm gonna have to check real quick. Alright, Cyrus. The chat should be showing up again. For some reason, something happened, and it wasn't showing chat. But chat should be fixed now. But we have, it's 80,000 agris we're burning through. Oh, excuse me. We were at 80,000 agris, so we need to burn. Like Tuesday morning, we burned 80,000 agris. Friday morning, we burned 60,000 agris. And that's you get 140,000 agris, 20,000 per day, 7 days a week. So 140,000 agris a week. And I burn 80,000 of it on Tuesday morning, and then 60,000 on Friday. You should put... Probably. Honestly, the problem is that I don't have a lot of space on the screen, honestly. Because I have my model, I have my TV where I have all my alerts at, I have the chat. So there isn't really much other place to put stuff. Like, even the chat, I don't know. It feels like the chat's not... I don't give enough space for the chat. I was thinking of actually having the chat, actually go up and cover my in-game chat. Like, if I came across some money to, like, get someone to make some custom chat window for me using my Social Stream Ninja program, use like a custom CSS, so then I can all right, there we go. We filled up my inventory once. You know what? I should repair too. Generally a good time. Generally when I empty my inventory is a good time to repair. Kind of interesting that, like, I haven't... There's a message for being a moderator for so long. Guess I missed. Oh no. We're gonna burn. Hopefully we get a limbo box or two. We'll have to see if I get lucky to get a treasure item, get a map piece. That's what I want. I don't really care about the telescope pieces. I already got two of each. At least two of each. I got one I have 2 of, the other one I have 3 of. So now we're working on, the map. Hopefully they'll give us some more boxes that I can cash in for more paint. Cause I really don't want to go to farm at Pilaku and, you know what would be cool is actually go back to like the beginner areas. Imagine making the bandits like the bandits by Heidel, giving them like a Dekia spot or something like that. That'd be pretty crazy. But what was it? I was actually talking about one recently that I was like, it just needs to get revamped. Like I think Crescent Shrine needs to get revamped. Like the loot possible out of there. Maybe not essentially give it more, maybe give it a little more money, but I'll honestly it would just be more of a thing of like make it have something else you can get out of there. Maybe have it a place that you can get Autonomous Elements from, because there is no late game Autonomous Elements grind spot. It would be kind of interesting to actually made like Dekia or well, they're not doing Elvia anymore, but Dekia spots for the potion grind spots. That would be interesting. I would love to have Dekia, Blood Wolves. Because if nothing else, the Kagotums, the other things you get from there, I think it's the only place that gives you the, it's the only thing that gives you these. The Cagtunaks. Yeah, it's the only place that gives you a Cagtunak. And the Cagtunak is like such a important thing. Like the only way, I don't think anyone actually farms a place and tries to get Cagtunaks, honestly, at Blood Wolves anymore. It's just you get it from events. You'll get the crystals you need from events, like the mysterious ore event gives you the crystals. We're getting this bird a lot. And I did spend a good amount of time, actually, fighting, Sangoon. And honestly, I don't think like making it like a really like an end game grind spot would be the best idea for Blood Wolf deck yet. There's a few gaps they have in here. Like there's like I'm pretty sure it's like what is it? Like between Tungrad and then Darkseeker is like 100 thing. Like they have Dokebi kind of in the middle, but they could shove another area in there, so they could put Blood Wolf Dekia at the same level as Dokebi Forest. Blah 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 blah. So we're gonna and then we're gonna honestly, there was a spot, like, it's honestly something, like, I bought, just recently a bunch of notebooks, and it's mostly for my creative writing, and I actually started doing some of the working on some stuff toward my creative writing, because I had these 3 stories I wanted to write, which are about different important characters in this one setting, as kind of an introduction to each of them. And one of them is kind of like, has politics and other stuff, and I'm writing down like one of the factions in the stories and just trying to flesh it out right now. It's not so much writing the story, but it's writing like the whole entire lore about and breaking it down, because actually like this group has been something that has existed for a while. Like this setting has existed for over 20 years in my mind mostly. I've written some of it out, but most of it's in my mind. and this group has been part of it for a while, but it's like I need to like flesh it out more if I actually want to write this story. Because like I have to come up with like motivations and like their operations and how they exist, how they continue to exist. Things just don't exist in a vacuum. So they have to have, how do they function in the world? How can they continue functioning in the world? How do no one, like, why have they not been removed? Why have they not been destroyed by adversaries and stuff like that? So, it's something writing that down. But I had other notepads, and honestly, I was thinking with one of these extra notepads I had to write down ideas I had for Black Desert. And I know they have a forum that you can put stuff down at. Like, honestly, like the biggest thing would be to update to fix the ship auto-passing. Because, like, ship auto-passing needs, ship auto-passing, honestly, what it does is you need to have, like, a main path, and then, like, every other place, like, directs toward the main path. And the main path needs to be, like, a kind of, like, a straight line, like, a bees line to locations. So it'll be like when the AI is figuring or the game is pathing, it's just like, okay, how do we get to the main path, and when do we need to get off the main path to go to where you want to go? Because right now, like, the main path it has is like, especially when you're by Hakoven, they have names or introductions. Are you talking about my group? The group is called Blood and Thunder. It's a group of nobles. It's a secretive organization ran by a group of nobles who believe in kind of secretly controlling. Because there's a region in my world called the Southern Pact, and that's where most of the story takes place. Because there's the northern part of the world that's in perpetual winter, and then there's the lower part of the world actually has seasons and stuff like that, and it consists of multiple kingdoms and things like that. And the Blood and Thunder are nobles who live in those kingdoms, and they believe in having a stronger military presence and kind of having more of a martial law versus what exists now. So they field larger armies. Like, they exist because of their whole entire belief in martial and increased martial presence and military, like being ruled by generals and stuff like that. They field large armies, and they and so, like, a lot of the kingdoms kind of unknowingly rely on Blood and Thunder lords because of them being able to help out with when they're like, hey, we need military force to deal with the situation. The Blood and Thunder lords are like, here, use my army. And they're like, oh, thanks. And generally also, Blood and Thunder lords, the regions that is under their control is generally safer because of their increased military presence. And although there's higher taxes, it's kind of like, oh, well, you're paying higher taxes because they have this huge army that keeps this area safe. So generally crime is down in those areas. It is safer to travel on the roads and stuff like that. And a lot of times, because of this, they have endeared themselves. Most of them have generally endeared themselves to the ruling families, the kings and emperors and whatnot. So they often are close to the ears of the kings when it comes to those matters. So they are a pretty powerful organization that just generally kind of operates low-key. Not most people don't even realize it because it's kind of just like, oh, well, it's just lord shit. There's no There's no real ulterior motive they have. It's just they're just being a lord, and this is how they run their place. They just believe in the military and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, they don't realize that it's a kind of an organized effort by a bunch of lords. Like, they're organized, and they work together, and they coordinate and stuff. So the story is one of the lords, and although they are kind of organized, they do operate kind of autonomous. They're a bunch of course, nobles, and nobles can be haughty. They're not always agree on every course of action each one of them takes. So what happens is the story is this one of the prominent characters in my setting, known as Tungrad, he was a lower class person, kid, or well, not kid, young adult, who was able to form a apolitical military force called the People's Army to protect the common folk. And he is kind of given a choice to either become part of Blood and Thunder or not, and he gets framed for murder. And because he refuses, he gets framed for murder. And so the main story is him trying to clear his name, and also come to the he's trying to clear his name, which has him have to deal with politics and other things and suspense. It's a lot of things. It's probably going to be the most difficult story of the three stories. It probably is going to be the most difficult one to write. Like, I've already had one of the stories I have finished writing, but it wasn't, I don't know. I tried to get a few people to read it and give me feedback, and they weren't really helpful. I don't really have an editor, a real person who I can get real feedback from, so it's kind of been a little bit of a thing. Because I got some person who was just like, this story sucks. Another person said the flow was really bad, and then a whole bunch of people were like, no, the story's good. I don't see anything wrong with it. So it's just kind of in the thing. Honestly, with that story that I've written, I kind of want to actually turn it into a comic book, but that would require hiring an artist to do that, and yeah, I don't got the money for that. Everything costs money these days, and it's just too much money. I don't got the money. Too much money, which I don't have. Someone's doing some guild missions at the moment. Honestly, we haven't got... I mean, we got the bird a lot, but we haven't got anything really big yet. No Essence of Devouring. Not even Essence of Devourings, actually. And I have the 370% item drop rate, so it's it's kind of crazy. Alright. It is a problem. The real problem is just putting enough time aside to do the writing, and also you get stuck. You get writing block. You write somewhere and you kind of get stuck. I actually have a second story that I'm kind of close to actually starting to write, which is oh, there we go. Oh, we got a full origin. We got a full piece. But yeah. It's writing, getting stuck on stuff, because I actually have a second story, and I kind of have written out the summary of it, but I just feel like I haven't written enough about the I need to go and work on actually developing the characters. Most of the characters, like I have a few of the main characters in there fleshed out, but I feel like some of the side characters need a little bit of more to them. Like especially like one of them, like there's the navigator, and in the settings an airship, and there is a special sort of spellcaster that work as navigators for the airships in the setting, and the main characters have the main cast. One of them is that. Well, one of the side characters has that. One of the side characters of the crew is one of those mages, and I need to flesh that guy out more, because he does become prominent in one section of it. But I was just like, I have to come up with what that guy is, how he ties in, how he got with the group, like his drives and motives, his history. His history honestly is honestly the one part that's not so needed, because I kind of have it, but because it comes up actually in a part in the story, and then but like everything else I have to kind of develop with that character. And it's just been a real long time since I actually touched that thing. It's in some notebook that I've written out most of the summary. Oop, we got an ember. It's been a while. And it's, as I said, it's just a thing that, especially with my games and stuff like that, back when I worked, and I had like a real job where I had to work and stuff like that, and I couldn't be on playing my game all the time, I would write. I wouldn't have enough time to play my game during lunch and stuff like that, so I would spend like the hour or so at lunch working on my stories. But since now at my current job, I can... Uh-oh. It looks like my... Oh, boy. It looks like I might need to restart my... It looks like I might need to reset. My stream just died. Or my capture card just died. Honestly, I think it's something with my stream... I think it's something with actually my streaming PC.
No, it's not a brick thing. It's the USB thing kind of breaks at some point, so I have to kind of fix it. I'm trying to work on it right now. Honestly, what I think I need to do is I need to end the stream and restart my... Yeah, I think I might need to restart my computer so that the USB port works again. That seems to fix it, is, like doing that is, having to restart the stream. So I'll be back in a few minutes. We're gonna get this back working stuff. It's kind of frustrating, but this is kind of what happens to streaming. As I said, it's one of the things that when I get enough money, when I can get enough money, I want to either fix or repair my streaming PC so this shit doesn't happen. That there's a chipset driver I could install on my PC. I thought I already installed it, unless I put out another one just recently. hopefully this fixes it, but this has been an issue that has shown up a few times. The streaming PC has quite a few issues. It will freeze up, it will reset at random, and then it will have things where it just the UPS, USP ports just stop working. Honestly, the other stuff makes me think, and I have been told, when I took my streaming PC into the repair shop, I was told that, like, there's an issue with the graphics card, which makes me think sometimes the resets and the freezing is because the graphics card is messed up. Because they told me the graphics card is messed up, but they're like, we would have to get a specialist in to, like, check out your graphics card and see if it's even fixable, and that's like a whole bunch of money. And I'm just like, I don't have a whole bunch of money. Even back then, when I got the $6,000 from a lawsuit, it was not. The $6,000 is how I was able to get this 2 PC setup going. Alright, so it's going to restart, so my stream is going to stop. I'm going to be back in a few minutes once my PC is back. I'll see you on the flip side.